is very personal for everybody, but how do you connect with your higher power on a daily basis?
How do I connect with my higher power on a daily basis? That's a great question. As soon as I wake up, assuming that my mind is good that day, because it's not good every day, you know. I wake up, I do my meditation, which meditation for me is just like breath work. Yeah. So the meditation for me is a breath work where I'm focusing on how much oxygen I'm bringing in, and I try to fill my lungs up, to fill my blood up through my body, if that makes sense. And then I let it out, and I let out all the fears, stuff that goes on when I first wake up. And after that I do some sort of prayer. Usually it's different every day. Some days I'm really bad at it, dude. I don't even pray. I go through the whole day, I'm like, why am I so fucking angry at the whole world? Or not the whole world, but just everything that goes on. Someone's crinkling a little paper next to me, or I'm at the movie theaters and people put their feet up on the chair right behind me, and I'm just little things annoy me when I'm not spiritually connected to my higher power. And another part of it is keeping my eyes open. My higher power comes in the universe, within the earth, and what I see. Just how I believe of it is, like the trees around us, there's cells and nuclei and all these other little living organisms that we don't think about, which is kind of really boring, but it's also like, it's important for me to remember that there's something else going on outside of my brain. Yeah. How about you, man? How do you connect with your higher power?
How do I connect to my higher power? That starts in the morning for me. I have to ask the higher power to direct my thinking, because otherwise my thought process is all over the place. And after that, I just get into, like you said, some breath work, just focusing on the moment. I like to do a minimum of 20 minutes meditation where I'm not chasing my thoughts, focusing either on my breath, focusing on the birds, the trees, whatever, so anything I could focus on that will disable me from chasing my thoughts, and which provokes my emotions to go up and down. So my first couple minutes is very difficult, because my brain is gonna do whatever it takes to not get in the moment. I don't know if it's my ego or it's just my thought process wired from a young age. So first couple minutes, even 5-10 minutes, is very difficult for me to stay in the moment. But I try not to chase the thoughts. I let them come, pass, and eventually my mind starts to slow down, and I feel a little bit of more hemispheric synchronization going on. My brain's wavelengths start to just balance out, and I know I'm starting to get into meditation mode, because I start to feel more compassionate about myself. My thought process slows down. There's a bigger gap between my thought process, and then from there I'm able to connect to my inner self, my inner source. Higher powers, and for me, it's like a inside outside reality. If I dive inside and I connect to the inner source, my reality outside changes. More compassionate I am inside. Everything else is gonna be more you know, everything's gonna be more brighter for me on the outside, you know. um, when I'm connected is when I'm in the moment. More positive thoughts, more loving thoughts, way less fear, you know what I mean. I'm able to focus on life more when I'm not chasing my thoughts, you know what I mean.